Welcome to this week's State of the Escritoire. This week we are going to check in on our contest winner and do some quick unboxings. Alright, so I want to make this as transparent and fair as possible. So here's my watch, so you can see a live timestamp. Nothing's being edited in or out. I'm on Google. I've typed in Wheel of Names, and I'm going to the first one. It's a random name picker. And when you look at this, these are my previous contestants. The last time I used this site was for the last giveaway. So I think, Santoxia here, he won the last one. And anyway, I'm deleting these, and I've already copied a list of the 21 contestants in this round. And these 21 were taken, this list in order, where I got the order from, is when I look at my own, video here. I just went down and copied basically, and this is in order of top comments, so I couldn't control the voting on that. That was other people giving others like thumbs up and stuff like that. So anyway, that's how I chose the names. That's the order. So I just went down the comment section as I see it based on top comments. So that's our order here. Here we go. And this is for an ink sample package and also a titanium pen. And as an addition, let me pull it out. Where is it? Might be, there it is. All right, so I haven't anodized it yet because I realized, hold on a sec, I'll take it out. I started to strip the blue ano before, but I didn't finish the process, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to give this pen away, then I'll just wait for whoever wins it, and I'll ask them how they want this to be anodized. So that way it'll give them a more personalized pen, and it'll push me a little bit as an anodizer, because before, I like my blues, but, if I just always do the same blue, then I'm not going to grow or learn anything. So I'm going to ask whoever wins how you would like this to be anodized before I put that back together and send that to you as part of the contest winnings. All right, here we go. Without further ado. And we have Renee Thomas 1683. Renee Thomas 1683, you are the recipient, the winner of this time's ink giveaway here. All right, my friends, congratulations to the winner. We are back into the thick of it, and we've got some quick unboxings today. Let's see. So first, you know what? Before we do the unboxings, let's go through what's in my journal. All right. So in the actual journal itself, I've moved my pens over to the new one, which means the new Galen case, that is, which means I can kind of go ahead and put some awesome new books in here, right? I got more room for actual paper. So that means I've got different books now. So I threw some stickers on that one. I thought that was kind of cool. This guy came from Blade HQ when I bought a pocket knife, and that was wicked sweet. All right, here we go. That's in there. Next up, this super cool little case. A Galen leather case for your pens, and these are the ones that I've been carrying around so far. This one is up for review first, and then I'm going to get the F3. Well, in either order, it might be the F3, then the Leo. But we got the Leonardo, the F3, and then I'm going to be doing the Visconti Homo sapiens here, along with a Bronze Age Homo sapiens with a palladium nib Grail time that I have coming. So yeah. And the Pilot 743 I threw in here just to show someone, because it was the only other flex I had inked at the time. Most of my vintages I don't keep inked unless I'm currently using them, just because I want to, I don't want to hasten the deterioration of that sack on the inside. So unless you're actually actively using it for a week or two, then don't leave them inked up for vintages. All right, so over here, small maker days. Well, the F3 is small makers over here, but over here, we've got a River City with a 1.5 italic grind. We've got a River City with a 1.1 stub. We've got the RT Pen Company Concord Gen 3 with the FPR Flex Nib, gold Flex Nib. Then we've got the Skogsy with the Zoom Nib. So that's what I was rocking in the last couple of days. Now, to the unboxings. Boom. All right, so the first one here, I got some nice little new stamps to go with the, not stamps, I'm sorry, wax seals. So yeah, check that out. We got the night scene with the moon and the mountain. And then this one, And this one, we had the old sailboats. Kind of a wave in a night sky type thing going on with the constellations. All right, so let's check that those actually fit. All right, so they do fit the standard handle that seems to come with all the kits. But one thing I noticed when taking it out, they are definitely bigger than a lot of the multi-kits. Like this one came in a pack of 6 kit with the handle. So they're definitely bigger. So use a little bit more wax, make a little bit bigger of a statement. What's next? Oh, where is that box? All right, next up, ooh, big box. Using my favorite EDC, the Riot K1. Just a wonderful balanced, it's simplistic yet stylistic in its styling. Love the carbon fiber. If I could have ever gotten a Dama steel and you know, Damascus, one of those, that would be my grail knife, honestly. All right, here we go. So this is an Ensso bolt. So this is coming courtesy of Hellcat via our friend Eugene, and this is Hellcat's. But they got it in a group order, so it went to Eugene. Hellcat said to send it to me so I could give it a review, and then Anna does the thing for Hellcat before sending it back. So, yeah. Let's see what this is. Yeah, okay. So if you want a clip on it, you can get a clip on it. That's cool. Cool. Well, first glance, you know, that will screw off there. This looks like it's kind of easy, yep, to go ahead and rotate on. Kind of a cool gear mechanic there. You'll get some good tactile sensation. And it's nice, it's light, it's titanium. The cone is very far up on the body, so you don't feel the seam when you grip. It's supposed to have like a little, actually let's take the cone off and see. It's supposed to have a gasket. This is a bolt action fountain pen with a gasket. Okay, so we've got a spring. There you go. So now you can kind of see the gasket on the inside there. However, it is carried when you have the clip on it, tip down, which is usually a no-no for fountain pen users. Let's try the bolt action. It's a small nib. It's a small nib akin to a vanishing point. So I am going to try and carry this tip down with the clip because I want to give it a good test. So I'm going to go ahead and put the clip on this one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put the clip on this one. I got this cool little tool from like an RC car company a while back. It's really nifty because it's got all the bits right in there. It's very small, compact. Do want to be careful because it's titanium, which is kind of a softer metal, so you don't want to go jabbing about and scratching this thing, giving it snail trails. So I'm kind of holding everything, even the tip, with my fingers here, so that's why you're not seeing much. There we go. Okay, so now we should just be able to go ahead and put this clip on. I'm assuming now, because I'm going to need to rotate this, I'm going to go ahead and take off the bolt here. But that's under spring tension from up here, so I should probably, if I'm going to do this the right way, go ahead and take out the spring. And that way that's not under spring tension there. I might just be able to activate it. No, I'm still not going to have enough room. Okay. So that means you got to take this little part out. Then you can go ahead and see if you can stick this in. Oh, I don't want to scratch a thing though. I'm going to be safe and go get some Scotch tape here. Alright, so I went ahead and I got some painter's tape here. And you're not going to need much because the diameter is not that big. But careful you're not going to drop the nib or anything. Maybe, you know what, let's just go ahead and take the nib unit out with our converter. No, actually, there we go, there's the bolt too. Alright, so I went ahead, I took everything out. So this is just a hollow tube. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some painter's tape here. I don't want to scratch this thing up, so I'm just going to put some painter's tape on. Use it to take off later. Ensures that you don't scrape the metal. Okay. Now we are ready to go, because as you see, this clip has tension, and when you straighten it, it's going to want to dig in. It's going to want to put that tension into the metal. So, and, oh, I see. Okay. All right, so when you screw it in, the clip is actually repositionable until you tighten this end gap here. So that's kind of cool because you can position the clip however you'd like it, right? So I'm a righty, so I'm going to position it like this. So when I put it in my pocket, this is going to be out. And I usually like that at about 90 degrees from my bolt. So, ta-da. Okay, there we go. Nice, so that is good. Now to take the tape off and then reassemble our pen. Alrighty, that is good. Next up, let's go ahead and drop in our bolt. Okay, so if you look at how this fits, it's got to go this way because this way it wouldn't work, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And you kind of want to line it up as best you can because once it's in there, you kind of got to get a little bit of luck with it. Right? Yeah, I can see it. Okay. So what you're looking for is that little hole. There you go, you can see. It's not really the best positioning, but then you can at least get a hold of it and go ahead and counter thread on in. There we go. Alrighty, so the bolt is good. Next up, let's check out that nib again. It's got a cool little feed on there. Alright, I figured while I had it out, I might as well go ahead and ink it up. That way I don't have to disassemble it again. Okay, so that's just a pull off there. Let's give it the straight old converter fill. I did enjoy Conpecky. I got some, I got plenty. Got some inky fingers too, but you know. But I'm going to give it a wipe down. Well, I should learn from my mistakes and immediately cap up this ink, right? Okay, good to go there. This nib is filled and ready to be back reinserted. Now our spring goes on. And finally our cap, nose cone. Counter thread in until you feel it. Oh, it's out. Let's disengage the mechanism. Alright, now you, my friends, have been on my first disassembly, changing the clip, and inking of this pen. It's water-based, it's titanium, it'll come off, I'm not really worried. I'm going to save that little cap though. Congrats to our ink winner and pen winner, Renee Thomas from Zen of the Pen. I will be in contact with you. Please be on the lookout. And thank you again for being a supporter of our channel. Take care, my friends, and I will see you soon.